about time. What's going on?
Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Oh, man. Well, Kodak Black, let's discuss this. He was on Instagram Live, and he had some things to say about Lauren London now being a widow.
Lauren London, that baby, though, she finna be out here single. She finna be a whole widow out here. I'd be the best man I could be, fuck. I'd give her a whole year. She might need a whole year to be crying and
Okay, well, people were very upset about that disrespect because clearly Lauren London is grieving, and everybody's grieving over Nipsey Hussle passing away. And so that's when he was called out by numerous other artists, including T.I.
Kodak Black, you out of pocket. Fix that quickly, expeditiously. Ain't nobody else gonna say it. I done said it to you, and if I see you, I'm gonna say it in your face. You out of pocket. Get your self together.
All right, in addition to T.I., The Game also weighed in and said this about that Instagram Live video.
This go for Kodak Black and any other disrespecting my Nip name. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep his girl's name out your mouth. The wrong with you new.
All right, so clearly they were not giving Kodak Black a break here. Now, Tank weighed in on the conversation as well and had this to say about helping Kodak Black in a situation like this.
Kodak Black, that's not it, bro. You know, there are a lot of factors at play here. You know what I'm saying? Not only just the people that love and respect Nip and Lauren. You do business with us, with Atlantic Records. That's a tough spot to be in, young fella. So I'm going to just let you know right now, just get out in front of that, man. And if you meant no disrespect, if you meant no harm, it's easier to say that than to play the tough guy.
I was confused with you have business here.
He's signed to Atlantic.
So Tank's an executive at Atlantic?
You said, yeah, Tank is also on Atlantic.
No, but he's an executive.
He can call shots like that?
I think he's just saying we all have business here at Atlantic, so...
and
Nipsey was on Atlantic as well.
What Kodak said is really just how filthy people think. Like, Nipsey is past, and if you go to jail or past, brothers will be plotting on your girl. It's foul, but it's reality, and it's some extremely goofy stuff to say because Nipsey's not even in the ground yet. But we got to have consistency when it comes to what we tolerate in our culture.
Well, here's how Kodak Black responded to the backlash.
They ain't post when I was saying, oh, bro, like, I'm about to turn up for my community and do a whole lot of positive shit. Cause of bro, I never knew bro. I only seen bro one time. Hell yeah, I said what I said. What the what y'all expect her to be single forever? I said I give her a year to grieve and cry. Hell yeah, she a bad bitch. Any one of y'all, if she try to holler at anybody, y'all ain't finna be like, oh nah, I can't do it cause of Nipsey. I said I'm gonna do positive and then she gonna see that and she gonna be like, you know what? Oh, you remind me.
All right, you can't really justify a statement that you made earlier
by
foul. Saying that
it was totally wrong, 100% wrong.
You just have to say, you know what, that was wrong. That's it. It's okay. Like to admit that you were wrong and that you said something that was wrong instead of trying to justify what it was that you said and said anybody would do the same thing. Now he did even more after that, and this was his, quote, apology to Lauren London.
if I disrespected you, Lauren London, in any shape or form, I'm sorry, even though I didn't. And rest in peace to dude. Y'all already know what I said. I said dude encouraged me to do for the community. But anyhow, my bad to them two.
Yeah, I didn't even say that man's name. Call him dude. And then he says, I apologize if I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong. You know,
You gotta just apologize. You made a mistake. You said something that was terrible to say at that time and just say it was wrong. That's it. And we could have moved on maybe.
I just wanted to have some consistency when it comes to what we tolerate in our culture, that's all.
What you mean?
Because didn't the Game make a whole record about smashing people's wives a month ago?
Definitely didn't agree with that.
People said he was wrong for that, though.
Definitely didn't agree with that either.
Wasn't people jumping out the window?
But that song never came out also, so we don't even know what was on it.
Well, still, it wasn't people getting on Instagram saying, hey, you know, Game, you out of pocket, yada, yada, yada. Nobody was doing all that.
I don't think nobody heard the song, because I never heard the song.
Yeah, I heard about it. But maybe he's not going to put that song out because we haven't heard it since.
I don't
know. The backlash might have made him say, I'm not putting this song out.
But this is about Kodak and how Kodak disrespected Nipsey and Lauren London, especially at this time. He was foul. He was wrong for that. That's totally disrespectful.
Now, there are radio stations that are banning his music. Big Boy did a post.
That's just weird.
He said, I won't disrespect my timeline posting a pic of Kodak Black. However, I will say this. I'm not here for the blatant disrespect and fake-ass apologies to disrespect the King Nipsey and the Queen Lauren is where I draw the line. Hip-hop has been very disrespectful lately. Not only is this disrespectful to hip-hop, but this is disrespectful to a beautiful human being, spirit, and a legacy. Sometimes I feel a certain way way, but I don't publicly speak out. I just don't F with the person, place, or thing. This one, I can't just keep it on a personal chill.
I can't tell anyone how to react, but I just think it's weird banning a rapper for disrespecting a woman when so much music from rappers over the years has been based on disrespecting women. Like, I just think all of this is weird coming from a radio station.
I've been thinking about that, and what Kodak said was totally foul. But it's like when it's kind of hard for a radio station to be the moral police with this.
Exactly.
When so many people disrespect so many different things. He was foul and he was wrong.
I think we can all admit that if he could have apologized, and that's it, and just do a real apology.
But when do we ban records for things like that?
Exactly.
You know, when do we ban records for somebody does something on the side? And I think it's foul. I'm not saying what he did is right, but it's like, how do we decide when we're going to ban a record?
I just want
because a lot of
consistency.
rappers disrespect artists, disrespect women, disrespect so many things.
I just want consistency.
I just don't know when you ban an artist for that. Like, when do we play the moral police? When do we give somebody that much power to say, we don't like you, we're going to ban you? That's
Especially,
a lot.
I think, in L.A., where it really hits home.
I get it.
Because Nipsey's from there, and
foul.
so the radio station
Totally
there
foul.
had a personal connection, and they were personally
They
offended.
barely played Nipsey in L.A. on the radio.
So I don't know.
That is
Like,
true.
come on, man.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Report.